everyone, this is me, Joven Viña. For today's video, I will discuss sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression, or SOGIE. So let's begin. SOGIE, an acronym for sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression. Everyone has a sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression. LGBTQ, an acronym for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer, and or questioning. What is sexual orientation? Sexual orientation is a term used to refer to a person's pattern of emotional, romantic, and sexual attraction to people of a particular gender, male or female. Sexuality is an important part of who we are as humans. Beyond the ability to reproduce, sexuality also defines how we see ourselves and how we physically relate to others. Sexual orientation is usually divided into these categories. Heterosexual, attract to people of the opposite sex. Bisexual, attract to people of either sex. Homosexual, attract to people of one's own sex. Pansexual, attract to people of any gender identity. Asexual, not sexually attract to other people. Sexual orientation involves a person's feelings and sense of identity. It's not necessarily something that's noticeable to others. People may or may not act on the attraction they feel. Gender identity is each person's internal and individual experience of gender. It is their sense of being a woman, a man, both, neither, or anywhere along the gender spectrum. A person's gender identity may be the same as or different from their birth assigned sex. There are many different gender identities including male, female, transgender, gender, neutral, non-binary, agender, pangender, genderqueer, two-spirit, third gender, and all none or a combination of these. Gender expression is how a person publicly expresses or presents their gender. This can include behavior and outward appearance such as dress, hair, makeup, body language, and voice. A person's chosen name and pronoun are also common ways of expressing gender. Types of gender expression: masculine, feminine, gender neutral, androgynous, gender conforming, gender non-conforming. The expression of your gender through the way you behave and dress is an important part of your self-identity and is central to your mental health and well-being. Many transgender people hide their gender expression in public for fear of negative reactions, violence, and discrimination.
Do we decide for ourselves? Is it shaped by those around us? Or is it a little bit of both? From a young age, we are taught what is acceptable behavior and what isn't. This may look different for boys and girls depending on individual families and cultures. However, boys and girls have unique pressures put on them to look, act, and talk in certain ways that are in line with what is considered appropriate for their particular sex. Gender is a term used to describe the expectations for boys, masculine, and girls, feminine. Gender is also how you feel on the inside. Can you think of a time when you felt pressured to act a certain way? Maybe you felt discriminated against or left out because you are a boy or a girl. This is Megan. Ever since she was little, she felt different. She never felt like a girl. She didn't want to wear dresses and always felt more like her boyfriends than her girlfriends. She started dressing a little more masculine because that felt better for her. Even though some people made fun of her, she had a few friends that stuck by her the whole time. Megan started going by just M and preferred friends to refer to her as he. It was a process, but M's counselor helped him through it. Some people feel like their biological self doesn't match how they feel inside. They may feel that the opposite gender, both genders or no gender, is more fitting for them than the gender associated with the biological parts they were born with. Some people who experience this don't necessarily feel like they were born in the wrong body, but some people do. It is important to be kind to people who are learning more about themselves and trying to express who they are. It's a difficult place to be in, but know that help is available. Counselors can help you work toward accepting your true self and being proud of who you are.